time to drop.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hennisphere. Good morning, it's only 10:10. I am at SeaWorld San Antonio today because it's time for another park update, construction update, and happy roller coaster day. It is National Roller Coaster Day, August 16th of 2019. So we're gonna ride Steel Eel and Great White for sure today. Maybe we'll ride Wavebreaker again. I have some good news about Fiesta Texas. So I am taking a little vacation from work pretty soon, starting at the end of next week. I'm going to upload all of my rankings, all of the coasters. They will be all uploaded just back to back to back. Have to not get hit by a car. I will upload a ranking every day. So I know I'm gonna do at least 4 of the coasters. I think I'm gonna upload 6 rankings from Fiesta Texas. And after that, then it's just time for the 2020 announcement. So I believe I'm gonna go to that actually, because my membership will still be good and I really want to hear what they have to announce because they have been giving so many clues about what's coming. The park president only has, I think, 4 states left before we know that what's coming has never been in any of the states. It might be a first ride of its kind in the country. So stay tuned. Park's been open for 10 minutes and I can't get the first ride of the day on anything, but for sure, we're gonna be some of the first people on Steel Eel. So let's get inside. Our first coaster of the day is Steel Eel. Oh yeah, don't mind if I do. Haven't been on this as a guest in I don't even know how long. It's been a while. That's what I like to see. Right there. Get to the park early and you won't have a wait. So I did my first coaster on National Roller Coaster Day. I got a front row ride on Steel Eel just now, and I love that ride in the front. I can really appreciate it in the front now. I always said that the back was the best way to go, but the more I ride it in the front, I'm starting to think that the front is better. I'm gonna let it warm up for another hour, and then I'm going to ride it in the back. Now I'm gonna go to Great White, but while I'm talking about roller coasters on a special day, today is a very special day for Kings Island. I want to say a huge congratulations to Kings Island and everyone who has Kings Island as their home park because you just got the announcement of the year. The biggest coaster so far to be announced for 2020 is Orion. And me personally, I thought they were going to go with Polaris, but I'm a huge Metallica fan. Orion is probably my favorite song by them because I remember it in the DC skate video that came out way back when, and I had no idea that was by Metallica at the time. And when I found out, then I started to get obsessed with Metallica, and I've always wanted to learn that song. My brother can actually play that song on bass, so that name means a lot to me, honestly. So I love the name, and I can't wait for that coaster to be built. I was staying up last night to watch it. I had to get up before 5 a.m. this morning, but I wasn't gonna miss the announcement, and it was everything I thought it was gonna be. That coaster looks incredible. I've never been on a B&M Giga, so I'm hoping that that's my first one because I love Kings Island. I've been there twice. I would love to go again next year. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, let's go check out the penguins because I haven't seen many animals yet while I was here last week or today, so let's do that and then we'll go on Great White.
The dim lighting you are experiencing is designed to optimal conditions for these specialized home purpose.
Please watch your step. The walkway is empty. Cuidado con el piso.
And now we have the puffins in here. Looks like there's 3 different species.
Water and fresh snow ensures the best possible conditions for these specialized polar birds.
Now, I think I briefly mentioned in my last vlog that Electric Ocean has ended, and this spot right here had something to do. Now there's just nothing, and they had a little, not a cork board, but kind of a peg board where you could just put different colored little pegs in a board to make a design. People drew fish, people spelled out words, and all of the pegs were neon colored, so it was just something to do. There were people over here at all times, and now there's no one. And also, further down over here, they had a stage set up right in the middle of the Midway Games. They would have live bands performing. I don't believe they're doing that anymore. And the other thing to note, the DJ that was in, they called it the Pool Zone, is no longer there. So it's no longer called the Pool Zone. People don't go in there. We will have to wait until Halloween for hopefully carvers to come back. And here you can see the little Electric Ocean little backsplash background for Instagram. But yeah, it's a little different over here. There's not as much stuff. They took away a lot of decorations, and instead they are going to prepare for Howl-O-Scream, which should be starting up in 1 month. Standing outside of Great White now. I haven't seen a train go in a little while, so it's only been open for 10-15 minutes. Check the coaster watch. It's been open for 15 minutes, and I might be getting a Zen ride on this. The queue line is absolutely empty, or maybe not. There goes some people. But let's go experience Great White, the coaster that I have been on more than any other, probably close to 90 times now. Just did Great White. It feels just like it usually does. This is a coaster that is for sure a back row ride. That is the most intense, if you like intense. If you don't like intense, then definitely go for the front. If you get motion sickness, definitely go for the front, because if you're not in the front, your view is going to be blocked and you can get a little sick because you see all of the rows in front of you going every which direction. Does this look familiar? Anyone that saw ElToroRyan's vlog from here will know they made a big deal about this sign and keeping your head erect. So it's pretty awesome that they were right here. They were right here. I still can't believe they were here at my home park. I watched ElToroRyan's Six Flags Fiesta Texas vlog. He even put in the title that he didn't really like it, or the coaster idiots did not like it. It just kind of tells you operations are very bad at Fiesta Texas right now. Today, they're pretty slow here at SeaWorld. Steel Eel is incredibly slow because they're actually checking all of the seatbelts first, then walking back up to the front, checking all of the lap bars second, and there's only 2 ride operators. So that takes a while to go through 18 rows forwards and then 18 rows from the back to the front. Let's go check out Turtle Reef. Here's a better look at the building where the cool zone or the dance party area was. You just enter right up through those stairs, and there was a DJ up top and just a dance floor and places to sit and cool off. And now that Electric Ocean is over, they are preparing for Howl-O-Scream. So there's nothing going on in there. I said the park was dead last Wednesday. This takes it to a whole nother level. There's just one family chilling right there. This shop isn't open. And look, no one. Absolutely 0 human beings. So if you want to take advantage of a theme park and not fight crowds, come to SeaWorld San Antonio on a Friday morning, if you're off. If you can't, then definitely a Saturday or Sunday morning. Later in the afternoon on the weekends, though, it is pretty crowded, especially at Aquatica. Now at Turtle Reef, and there's 2 rides, Riptide Rescue and Sea Swinger. I am going to ride Sea Swinger. I absolutely love this ride. Riptide I'm not so crazy about. It's made by Hus, or Hughes, Not exactly sure how to pronounce it. This one is a Zamperla. It's like the Joker, but much smaller. Sea Swinger is such an awesome ride. I actually think it might be my favorite ride in the whole park, which sounds crazy, but you just get whipped at the top every single time. Whenever it gets to its max height, it keeps going like 5 or 6 more times. The Joker, once it gets to its max height, it kind of starts to slow down after 2 or 3 full whips to the top. But Sea Swinger, you are past 90 degrees, like way past, like 110 degrees. You swing way up and your feet kind of kick over your head, kind of, and you don't feel that same force on the Joker. So they're different. I prefer the Joker just a smidge more because it's so tall and it's so fast. And whenever you're facing the ground and you swing way up, that feeling is crazy because you're like 120, 130 feet up in the air. But anyway, it's time for a 2020 construction update. Still can't wait for the announcement for this thing. All right, everyone, now it's time for something special. If you paid attention to ElToroRyan's video from here, you'll see that we got the pink dogs behind me. Oh yeah, dude and dudettes. So we got the pink dogs right here. Then you got the small black bootleg dogs. Then you got the larger, they're kind of the middle brown bootleg dogs. And a lot of you are like, wait a minute, those aren't dogs, but I mean, just listen, you can hear them making dog noises. And they eat Chex Mix, which I didn't know, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, I could eat it if I wanted to. They sell the Chex Mix right here for the humans. And I guess it tastes pretty good because Ryan ate some and Luke ate some. So I don't know, but the pink dogs are so tall. They're so elegant. Super long necks. They have beaks, which is a little weird for dogs. I've never seen that type of dog before. Apparently they have them in Tampa, at the other SeaWorld park, Busch Gardens. Man, this is a crazy dog park. You usually don't see ponds like this in dog parks. Oh, there you go. Now you can hear them. They're fighting back there. You hear them barking at each other. Anyway, those are the dogs of SeaWorld. They have bigger dogs over in Shamu Stadium, and then they have some smaller dogs, but bigger than these dogs, over at the Dolphin and Beluga show. Pretty cool though. You don't get to see dogs every day. This just keeps getting funnier, guys. You remember in the ElToroRyan vlog when Mark took the sign in front of JTA and moved it to the middle to say the ride was closed, and he joked about, oh, this is Fiesta Texas now, which is spot on. Gotta give you credit for your comedy, Mark. Well, today, if you look back there, there's a sign in the front, right there. It's actually closed. So Mark was just foreshadowing, I guess. Yeah, they're waiting on parts for something. I know exactly what's wrong, but they're waiting on parts. So it'll open soon at some point. I'm hoping that the ride ops up there, they're telling guests exactly that. I hope they're not saying, oh, we have no idea what's wrong, because we know what's wrong. Good job, Mark. You called it. The ride is now closed. Oh snap, we got the Super Mario Kart track right here that Luke completed. Started off on this far end. You go through the first tunnel, through the second tunnel, through the third tunnel, and then end right through there. I don't have the Mario Kart sound effects like ElToroRyan does. That's where it was filmed, if you were wondering. Right here in Bay of Play, the one place I never walked through. One train ops, and we still have no wait. Jeez.
Yeah!
Got those OG restraints, the ones that don't even come down all the way to staple you, and then a little seatbelt that also gives you some room. I did my back row ride on Steel Eel just to compare it to the front, and the airtime is just borderline like too intense, to the point where like you put your hands down just to brace yourself because the lap bar is gonna hit you in the stomach. But I think I prefer the front row a little bit more just because that airtime is so intense in the back row. It's more enjoyable in the front row. That's gonna do it for today. Going to work on my Journey to Atlantis ranking, and then I will rank at least Iron Rattler, Poltergeist, Superman, Wonder Woman, Roadrunner Express, maybe Pandemonium at Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and maybe Boomerang just for fun. But that is all coming in 2 weeks. Not next week, but the week after. It's been an awesome day. Happy National Roller Coaster Day. Congratulations, Kings Island. Gonna go watch more videos about that. People are comparing it to Fury 325 and Leviathan. So gonna study up on that and get more content for you guys. That's what it's all about, hashtag content. I had a real decent day, and it's still early. I could go to Fiesta Texas if I wanted to, but I'm not. That was another day in the Hennisphere.